Hello, my name is Ben, and in this video we're going to continue our countdown of the football clubs around the world with the most passionate and dedicated fans. But before we get down to business, please subscribe to our channel to keep up with all the latest footy fun and facts. In 5th place, holy merde, excuse my French, the Olympique de Marseille Ultras are something else. Amazing mosaics covering the entire stadium, crazy 3D effects, pyro shows, flags, protests, and even Santa Claus hats for everyone. Yes, it might have looked cute, but we're still talking about the Marseille trop puissant, the too powerful. A core of 3,000 die-hard fans urging on the whole stadium to push their team forward, physically rocking the Tribune Patrice de Peretti, the stand named after their beloved leader who suddenly died of an aneurysm in July 2000. Heart, soul, love, and a touch of craziness. The Marseille faithful have it all. Moving on to 4th place, raise your scarves, sing at the top of your voices. I'm sure that will sound familiar to most of us, but surely no supporters can do this quite as beautifully as those of the Turkish club Galatasaray. There's a sort of mass choreography for every chant. Sometimes the whole crowd is waving their arms or jumping in unison to create a unique human ripple. Scarves swinging, voices booming, hearts pounding. With every home game treated as a final, every away game an almost military campaign, these guys surely figure amongst the loudest supporters in the world. And in 3rd place, when passion meets creativity, anything is possible. And the Wydad Casablanca fans of Morocco give the world a lesson in how the crowd can entertain as much as the team on the pitch. Singing, chanting, moving perfectly in sync, the crowd's tifo is simply an art form. The most iconic of all was the gigantic mosaic depicting a graffiti artist as if painting a wall, the image gradually emerging amongst the multitude of fervent fans. It's theatrical, emotional, magical, a unique experience. Bravo! Moving back to South America and the Rio club Flamengo and its more than 32 million supporters in a country of 212 million people, a number that no other club in the world can beat. Almost a nation of fans, in fact, which is why they refer to themselves as Nação Rubro-Negra, the black and red nation. Not surprisingly, their stadium, Maracanã, is always packed. And every match the crowd of 78,000 wildly cheer on their heroes whilst also putting on their own spectacular show from the stands. Top tip for tourists, if you want the Copacabana beach to yourself, go on a day when Flamengo is playing at home. Which brings us to top spot on our list. Can you imagine starting a match in front of a 40-metre high wall containing 25,000 fanatical Germans shouting at you, singing as one, bearing a giant banner of a skull above their heads? This gives you some idea of how intimidating Borussia Dortmund's yellow wall can be for teams visiting the Iduna Park Stadium. The largest freestanding grandstand in Europe gives their supporters the perfect space and acoustics to make even the toughest players wet themselves in front of 81,000 people. You have to pity the kit man. Imagine how many spare pairs of underwear they need every time they visit. If you enjoyed this video, leave us a comment and tell us which supporters you think should be on the list. And please don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Good supporting everyone, respect your opponents, and I'll see you again very soon.